the Panthers and the Raiders, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
To throw, Young. He's going to look deep down the field. Touchdown, Panthers. Deontay Johnson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be.
Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, when we do games together, we don't see a ton of these, but always impressive when someone can get through that quickly, Charles, and get a hand on a field goal attempt.
And the key to success for them on that play, to get off on the snap, they timed it like they knew exactly when it was coming, and that set him up to deliver the block kick.
Rolling to his right. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Young to throw it. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's still on his feet. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So the ball changing hand. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. And the Raiders have got him.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. They need 18 yards here on third down. A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Young to throw on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be...
They gotta give it to
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
That was a good run, and it should get the attention of the defense, but it can't just dwell on it. They've been playing so well this entire game. Maybe you just look at it and say, okay, congratulations, you got one on us, and just not let it turn into more.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Hey.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Young. Open here, Adam Thielen.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Young now. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
Oh, that's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Young off the bootleg. Out to his left.
Oh, Young loses it.
And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
Young off the play fake. On the move to his left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Panthers have got it back to within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, Young lets it fly for Thielen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, down at the 31.
Now Young going to move him around.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they went.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everyone. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football, unfortunately. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Here is Young. Under pressure, they got him again. Terrell Bernard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out and let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.